Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chanel recalls a smoldering New Year's Eve with Johnny at the DiMera mansion. Johnny and Chanel had fallen in love the night before and woke up in bed together. Chanel and Johnny prodded each other when they said they had accomplished something in bed interestingly together. Chanel was intruded on by a text from Paulina, who said that EJ had been attempting to arrive at Johnny. Johnny went after his telephone, and he was paralyzed when he found out about Holly's excess. Johnny quickly changed and headed to the hospital. At Paulina and Chanel's penthouse, Abe made breakfast for Paulina. Abe said that he was grieved that he wasn't ready to get physically involved with Paulina the earlier evening. Abe added that he felt it was inappropriate to get physically involved with Paulina when he actually didn't recollect what the couple had before he'd lost his memory. Abe kissed Paulina after declaring his love for the woman he was getting to know. Chanel entered, and she was sorry for interfering. Abe left to get dressed for the afternoon. Subsequently, Paulina enlightened Chanel regarding her night with Abe. Chanel developed energized when she discovered that Abe had let Paulina know that he cherished her. Chanel noticed that Abe and Paulina had likewise gone through the night together. Paulina said sharply that she and Abe had snoozed separate beds. Chanel streaked back to the earlier night with Johnny. In flashbacks, Johnny let Chanel know that he was eager, and he created a container of whipped cream. Chanel chuckled and inquired if Johnny intended to consume the can's whipped cream. "Actually no, not eat it out of the can." "I will eat it off of you," Johnny said. Chanel grinned when she let Paulina know that her and Johnny's New Year's Eve had been beautiful sweet. Paulina said that nothing made her more joyful than seeing the grin all over. Chanel pressed Paulina for additional information regarding her date with Johnny. Chanel streaked back to having spread whipped cream on herself. As enchanting music played behind the scenes, Johnny licked whipped cream off Chanel's neck, chest, legs, stomach, and other erogenous zones. It was assumed that Johnny had engaged in oral sex with Chanel because she closed her eyes and leaned back. "No doubt, and Johnny said that he'd very much want to have late-night dessert more regularly," Chanel joked to Paulina. "Indeed, you advise him to watch out. It's not generally really smart to eat something rich so late around evening time," Paulina said. Chanel attempted to conceal a snicker. "What? What did I say?" Paulina asked honestly. Abe rejoined Paulina and Chanel minutes after the fact. Holly took center stage in the exchange. Chanel contemplated whether Tate had provided Holly with drugs. Abe regretted that the medication plague was wild. "Well, individuals are going too far each day and biting the dust," Abe noted. Paulina said that she wished she knew how to stop the scourge in Salem. Paulina promised to find out about what had befallen Holly. By the medical caretaker's station at the clinic, Johnny gained from EJ that Holly was in a trance-like state. EJ attacked Tate, and he kept on faulting Tate for Holly's excess. Johnny revealed that Holly had been drinking on Christmas Eve and that he had something to tell EJ. EJ lamented that he and Nicole had let Holly be that evening. Johnny felt guilty for not keeping a closer eye on Holly. EJ demanded that the main individual to blame for Holly's condition was Tate. Johnny considered the possibility that Holly had used before Tate. In order to answer the call, EJ stepped away. In the entryway of the Salem police headquarters, Teresa met Justin to discuss Tate's case. Alex showed up, and he conceitedly let Justin know that he had recruited another person to address Tate. Alex more than once offended Justin. Teresa stood up against Alex's choice to enlist another attorney without talking with her. Justin said thanks to Teresa for her help, yet he said that he was available to having counseling counsel. Rafe showed up, and he said that Justin's thought wasn't terrible on the grounds that EJ was determined to get revenge. In the cross-examination room close by, Brady and Tate quarreled about Tate's choice to admit to being answerable for Holly's medication glut. John entered with formal attire for Tate to wear in court. Tate faulted himself for not having called 911 when he had tracked down Holly oblivious. John put his arms on Tate's shoulders, and he urged Tate to quit accusing himself. Before long subsequently, Brady, Tate, and John showed up in the anteroom. Brady and Teresa started quarreling about Tate. Justin said that he was hopeful since there was minimal substantial proof against Tate. Justin spread out his arrangement, and he accepted that Tate would be delivered with bail. Justin needed to go into court with Tate alone, and he said that the adjudicator wouldn't endure the sort of eruptions that Teresa, Brady, and Alex were inclined to. Everybody concurred with Justin's choice, and he and Tate left for the court. John and Brady left to get some outside air in the recreation area. Brady requested that John console him that Tate hadn't gone to drugs the manner in which Brady and Teresa once had. John stated categorically that it was impossible. "I'm telling you, child. My stomach says that young fellow is coming clean," John said of Tate. Brady said he asked that John was correct. At the point when John and Brady got back to the police headquarters, Brady apologized to Teresa for their contention prior. All of a sudden, Justin got back with Tate. Justin said enthusiastically that Tate had made bail. Alex, Teresa, John, and Brady were overjoyed and relieved. Teresa folded her arms over Tate for a drawn-out embrace. Back in the recreation area, Johnny called Chanel, who was frightened to discover that Holly had nearly kicked the bucket from the excess. Chanel inquired as to whether Holly had been utilizing and in the event that the medications had a place with Holly or Tate. Johnny transferred that EJ was persuaded that the medications were Tate's. Johnny inquired as to whether Chanel needed to meet him for breakfast. Chanel concurred, and she said that she needed to look into Holly and Tate. Johnny said that EJ's still up in the air to consider Tate answerable for Holly's excess. He is enraged. Maddened, as a matter of fact. "I simply trust he does nothing insane," Johnny told Chanel. Tate expressed relief that he would return home with Brady and Teresa at the same time, back at the police station. All at once, Justin and Rafe got back with awful news. "I just got a call from the appointed authority. He's turned around his choice, and your bail's been repudiated. Apologies, Tate, you're staying put. I must arrest you back," Rafe shared with the wonder of Tate, Brady, Teresa, and everybody assembled. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.